years. But I'll tell you something funny she used to do. Her bus got to the school before my bus was always late. Our driver was like older than Moses, and she drove out that. And so Djuana would stand knowing that the bell was ringing as our bus pulled up, knowing that we would get in trouble if we were tardy. She would stand at the door saying, "Run, run." She waited on me. She would say, "Run, run, run." And I would run a time or two off that. Scared days off. But she waited on me. The day Kelly called me, she said, or she sent me a text, "Get here quick, she's fainting." So I said, I was in my camera, I threw my clothes on, and I jumped in the car. And I flew that night. And I said, God, that evening, God, please, let her wait for me. I know she's where she's going. She's going to be okay. But I need to say goodbye to her and tell her how much she meant to me. And she waited on me. She died 15 minutes, me sitting there just talking to her and telling her how much I loved her. And I thank God for that. Because He done that for me. She was ready to go. He let her wait on me. And on the way down there tonight, I told her, I said, when I was talking to her in my heart, if they be any way possible, when it comes my time, because I'm going to make it to heaven. I love God and I want to serve God with all my heart. Wait at the gate for me. And I know she will be. I know she'll be waiting on me saying, "Come on, come on, come on." Because I know she's there. I love you, Lord.
For those that just come in, we're having an open mic time, so if you have a story that you would like to tell or share about Wani, feel free to get up. We're not charging or anything. Ain't that good?
Yeah, they say it's great.
Thank everybody for everything, the family especially. You probably the epitome of a best friend. What a real one is. She let it to me, and I told her while I was in the hospital room, God forgive me. I was gonna ride this bitch out of her. She's the only sister I had. I don't know how to live before not have one. Before they looked man, our body's not there. And but she's always with me. I rely on her and I thank her for this. If I had lived the way, y'all would be here. It would have got out to them. Anybody who, she was so simple and plain. Gosh, what a beautiful night. Didn't match. Never married, never had kids. She absolutely held us together in my absence. One of my brothers, y'all know what's missing. She's just a great person. I mean, I probably couldn't find somebody say anything bad about her. No, never. She helped raise every kid that come through our family, everyone at some point or another. She absolutely was a mother. even away from them. I just called a video the other day, that the character right here was recording on old flip phone, probably the one she is. And it's her teaching them how to make a bubblegum chain, and she said they're teaching them while I'm sitting in the clinker, filling my spot, and Mama's spot, being a parent more than anybody I've ever seen. Like they were blessed with you. I can say anything's happened. She's absolutely part of my family, part of my life, part of me. I'm gonna miss her, but I know she's here. You'll always be here. I just appreciate anything anybody ever done for her. Very good.
She was a really good, and she was like another mother to me. She was raising me. She was teaching me how to do stuff. She was like all kinds of things. And this is one faint thing I remember her wanting us to do. Going back to what she said about the little bubblegum chain, I remember her saying that her only goal and that she wanted us to carry it on for her is to have it go from her room all through the house, all the way down to the trailer down there. And I'm going to carry that on. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm going to try to. I just want to.
Let's get you some gum and get started.
I need someone else to do something with it because I can't chew them. So.
Sure you can't, don't get caught.
Oh, goodness.
We'll get you some gum wrappers, son.
Hold on, you gotta have the mic ready.
When she started coming to church here, I didn't remember, and I had introduced me. She said, I remember coming to your house a lot. Bailey said, we come over there all the time. And she said, I'll never forget, we come to your house and you had a telephone hanging on the wall. And she said, you had a cord on that thing, it would go all through your house. And then I remember
The kind I had when I got it. Oh, goodness.
So, for you youngins that don't know, we used to have cords on phones.
Yes. Called him up.
What you don't know is that little gray hair back there is my granny. That's my granny. And she gets talking on the phone, and she gonna have to carry that thing all over the house because she's gonna be on for a minute. But if you tell a story, if you speak, be sure to speak in the mic. We have people in the back, and the only way they can hear is what's coming through these speakers, okay? They can't hear any background noise. So if you speak into the mic so the people in the back can hear you. Now somebody has to speak.
Oh, my fondest memory of Djuana is, I don't know, it's a little bit funny. We both got in trouble on the bus one day. We was going to Dutch Springs over here. And they took us to the principal's office. And the whole way to the principal's office, the one right here behind me talking about, I got you back. I got you back.
Oh, no. It's huge.
We get into the principal's office and the principal said, I'll be back in just a second. And she leaves and goes and does whatever she was fixing to do. And I turn around to say something to Djuana, and Djuana's nowhere to be seen.
There you go. Was that being an
I get to looking, and the only thing I could see of Djuana was Those were shoes hanging out from under the curtain. She was hid behind the curtain where the door was.
I know that curtain.
I said, come on, he's supposed to have it back. She said, I got it.
Yeah. I know that curtain. You remember the curtain?
Usually when people come to funerals, they look at two dates, when you're born and when you die. They look at October 1965. They look at January 2022. They don't look at that dash in between.
Yeah.
Every one of you are part of that dash. She filled her time with you,
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
with you. You. The two of you, especially you. A little bit of you. Some of you. She filled that time with the people she loved.
Mhm.
This family would not exist without her. She put a lot of time into you.
Yeah.
Like Kelly said, she was not a mother by giving birth, but she was a mother in every other way.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was a niece. She was a daughter. She was a granddaughter.
Mhm.
She was a sister.
Yep.
And she was a darn good friend.
Yep.
Whether you were family or not. There's a show I've been watching here lately called 1883. And in the last episode, the character played by Sam Elliott was went to one of the other characters, a young girl that had just lost her fiance. And she was sitting in a field with tall grass and had a pistol in her hand and was contemplating taking her own life. And then Sam came to her and said, I've been there. I know what you're feeling. It's not worth it. Don't do it. And he said to her, the Indians have a belief that when you love someone, you give them part of your soul. And they give you part of theirs. If you're in this room, you've got part of her soul. And what we're mourning is the portion of our soul that has left with her. We're not mourning her. We're celebrating her. I'm celebrating the fact that she ate that mud ball.
Oh,
We were, Clint and I and Djuana and Trudy Gray were having a mud ball fight. Because we didn't have snow. We lived in Alabama City. Up until I was a kid, I mean, later on in my life, like 8, 9 years old, we didn't have snow. I don't remember it. From the time we moved from Texas until we moved out into the valley, we didn't have snow. So we came up with the next best thing.
Yeah.
Those mud balls were easy to make. And we could make them in the summertime. And we were out there tossing mud balls. Clint tossed one, bounced it off of Trudy Bragg's forehead. And then I tossed one just as Djuana was popping up and yelled, Mama! I will never forget the day for the rest of my life as I see that ring of mud around the ground. And she's trying to spit as much of that mud out so she can again yell, Mama! As there were more incoming. But you know, I believe wholeheartedly what the Indians were saying, that you give and you take portions of that soul, and that what you're losing is your own piece of soul. And now what everyone in this room has incumbent upon them is that we have to go forward and do what the rest of Sam was saying is. And that is to show her our world through our eyes. That is our responsibility. And there was I believe it was a Norwegian poet once said, don't go softly into that good night. It is up to us to not let her slip into the good night without God.